Okay, basically, I think I'll just come finish up with this one because I think this is what you've done also in already. You've already done this in year one. What is management? So this is actually a recap. Okay, I will speak to you a lot more by next week on this, but I'll just give you a very brief run through about our revision, which is about management. So what is management? So you're doing projects, so you understand what is a project already. Now you're doing what is management. So management actually is actually knowledge and instruments. It's a very powerful force and powerful knowledge of which combines a lot of activities, functions, tools, that is available to guide the enterprise towards a very specific objective. So basically, for management, you need to have a very specific objective, and our objective is doesn't run away from time, cost, quality, and safety. So the golden triangle, which you've learned also in year one, remember what is time, cost, quality, and safety. So this is an interrelationship. Every project seeks to deliver the final product to the client, to the client on time, within the budget and within the specific quality requirement that is being projected at the beginning of the project. So you want to, if you say I'm delivering 8 houses over 6 months, I need to deliver the 8 houses over 6 months. And if the requirement is this A to Z requirement, it has to fulfill that checklist requirement. So basically, time, cost, quality is the ultimate objective, is the ultimate goal to deliver the final product. That is the requirement. And then when you set that as a goal, okay, then everything else will be moving towards that goal. So all your resources, all the tools, all your techniques, they are being directed towards that particular path in order to achieve that particular objective. And then as we move towards that objective, you are going to have a lot of resources. There's going to be a lot of techniques. There's going to be a lot of methods that needs to be used in order to direct those resources or that energy correctly in that particular direction. And that is what you're learning in project management. Okay, and that tools, that techniques, that methods of attainment basically are knowledge. Okay, and they are very specific SOP, we can say that, standard operating procedures, or there can be mathematical calculation, there can be standard procedures, there can be step by step, that is needed in order to direct that. And then when you go towards that, there's going to be bound to be a lot of things that is not going to be smooth. There will be problems that is abounding. There will be issues that need to be resolved. There will be things that stop the project from going forward. There will be problems that will actually deter the project or delay the project or not letting it meet its objective. So these are part of us that, as engineers, we need to make rational decisions, make good decisions in order to solve the problem. So you can see the picture now. You have got that particular direction, that goal that you're setting up with the specific objective. The aim have the specific objective of time, cost, quality, safety. Okay, and then all your resources, you are directing all those resources to that particular direction. And then when you're directing, there will be tools and techniques that you use in order to push it towards that direction. Pull, push, it doesn't matter. It will be going towards that direction. And then as you're pushing and pulling, you will be facing with issues and problems. And then the third bit of it is something that we cannot teach you and we cannot really embed into you, is about good decision making. It's about problem solving. It's about having a good character in order to resolve issues. Why do I say that? Some people just naturally, they're very good at decision making. They're very daring. They make decisions. Some people are just not. Some of you can't even choose between wearing red or blue today, and some of you can't even choose between whether you want to eat ayam penyet today or mee jawa. So if you have that problem with decision making, you'll be finding it a lot more difficult than people who are very straightforward and very good with coming up with the answers. Okay, it's not about whether it's being smart or not. All decisions are being backed up with knowledge, techniques, tools, functions, activities that you need to study, analysis that you need to look at. We engineers look at facts and figure. what is A, what is B, what does 1.3 means to you, what does 1.5 means to you. We look at numbers. Okay, so we look at numbers when we make decision. We are rational, totally rational people. You are not going to make decision based on what you wear today. Because you're wearing yellow, it's a yes. Or you're not going to make decision by pulling out all the leaves, all the petals and the flowers to have a yes or no. Okay, you're not doing that, and we do not encourage you to do that in project management. For me, we are rational decision maker. When we face problem, when we face issue, we look at numbers, we look at details, we look at data, we look at what is being presented to us. And then from there, we weigh what is the advantage, what is the disadvantage of taking that particular route, what is the advantage of taking that particular method, what is, or do we not take the particular method, do we forego, do we cut it out, do we stop it? All these things is rational. It's nothing to do with feelings, it's nothing to do with emotion. So no emotion, no feelings. You have to make rational decision based on analysis, based on data, based on numbers, based on figures, based on whether the figures is qualitative or subjective or whatever. It doesn't matter. It must have a reason. So there is 3 components here where you have tools and resources to shift that resource. So you have tools, techniques to move that resources, but there will also be another component of data, functions, activities, analysis that will actually make you make rational decision. It's only with these 3 components, first with an objective, first with a direction, second with direction, and third with good decision making and problem solving skills, with the right kind of rational attitude, then together we can achieve that particular goal of delivering the project within its specific objective. Okay, so in terms of management function, this is what we have actually. Functions of management. So management has a lot of tools and techniques, but actually but it's under the umbrella of functions of management. So if you imagine, functions of management is like umbrellas. So planning, organizing, staffing, execution, controlling is a big umbrella. And under this big umbrella, under planning, they are planning for resources, planning for time, planning for cost, organizing your machineries, material, your manpower. Under your staffing, you need to be able to manage people. There are techniques to manage people and to do coordination, to have meetings, site coordination meetings, to have communication. This is under execution, controlling. There are checklists, there are Pareto diagrams, there are histograms, there are data, there are things that you collect, piling data that you collect, water quality data that you collected, a lot of data that you collected in order to do monitoring and controlling. So basically, management function is like a big umbrella. So you need to know what is planning, organizing, staffing. So functions of management is important. So management, all these functions and all the tools and techniques under this particular function, if combined and applied into a project, you are actually doing project management. Okay, so each and every one of these functions are explaining a little bit better in the next sessions. Okay, so that's basically what we have for the first day of the lecture. So I need you all to read through the notes, and the questions will be what are the functions of management. Okay, so the answer is right in front of you now. Just have to type out this one, and then what are the functions in the management control cycle. So this is the functions, so answer that and you'll be fine. Okay.